Hi guys, do you hear me? Anyone? Okay, thank you. We're just waiting for your other classmates. So I'm going to present some problems related to your long test. So your long test will cover 6 lessons that I have discussed for this first quarter, and this is in the form of multiple choice type of test. So the questions that I'm going to share or to flash on the screen are all multiple choice type of tests. Before I reveal the answer, I am encouraging you to solve also and then write your answer on the chat box. Okay? So I guess we are ready to start now. Okay. So just type present so I would know if you're with me and you're attending the live review class. Okay. So I'll start sharing my screen now. Okay, guys, do you see what I'm sharing now? Okay. Okay. Thank you for that confirmation. So, as what I've mentioned, I want all of you to participate actively by writing your answer. For me to know if that's your answer, you just, for example, we're in the, so you type the number or the test number item, so I know when is that your answer for where is that item. Okay, so let's start. So, blank is a list of numbers or objects in a special order. So, these are the choices. Okay. So, we have A for sequence, and then B for arithmetic mean, C for the root. And if the answer is not in the choices, you will answer D. So, what will be your answer for number one question, guys? Come on, type your answer. Okay. A. So majority says A, and that is actually the correct answer. So it's A. Good. So how about the second question here? So let's just concentrate on item number two. So identify the general term of the infinite sequence 3, 5, 7, 9. So you learn about the different types of sequence. We have the arithmetic, geometric, harmonic, even the Fibonacci sequence. Now, let's analyze each of the given terms here, and each consecutive pair of each consecutive pair here of the terms of this sequence has a common difference of 2. So, we may consider that 2 as the, sige, type nyo lang yung answer nyo, common difference. So, we may begin with a sub n equals 2n. Okay, so we have two possible answer, A and C. But when you substitute 1 to n here, so this is 2, and try to compare this with the first term 3, so we lack 1. So that's the time that we have to adjust the pattern by adding 1. So when we substitute a sub 1, we'll come up with 3. So likewise, when we solve for a sub 2, we'll come up with 5 and so on. So letter A is the correct answer for number 2. That's good. So others have answer already for number 3. No, shout out for Benito Pantoja. He's the first one to provide the answer for number 3. And let's check if that's correct. You write also your answer for 3. And to those who have not yet provided the answer in 2, you can provide your answer, although the answer was provided already. Okay, so for 3, now in our previous discussion, you know that these terms would be considered as geometric, no? So the terms, the sign, the negative sign are alternately placed, and then we would consider that the common ratio is -1, since the value is either 1 or -1, so it never becomes greater than 1, so we can consider that r is -1. And then we know that if it's geometric sequence, so the pattern would be a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. Since we know what's already our r, and of course, this is our a sub 1, we'll just substitute the given in the formula. So a sub n will be 1. So you don't need to write 1 because the factor is 1. There's no effect in the result. So you may start working on r, and you include -1 inside the parentheses because negative is part of the base, and then this is to the n minus 1. Okay, so oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to make this n, no, instead of r, so sorry for making you confused. And the one factor here, which is the a sub 1, is here, so really b is the answer. So this has to be eto rin N din ito eh, but this is not the correct answer. So, choice B would be the correct answer for number 3. And majority or everybody got it correctly. Thank you. Okay, number 4, come on. There. So let's concentrate on number 4 first. So if you have the answer already, you can provide your answer right away. So we're going to write the series in sigma notation. So when we say series, it has something to do with the sum of all the terms in series. So that's why you see addition symbol there. But although not all the time you will be seeing addition, so there will be instances that you see subtraction symbol. That because we are adding a negative value. So before we summarize this into sigma notation, so we have to identify what's the pattern for this one. And obviously, you will agree that the common difference is 10. So we'll start with 10n here, and then we compare 10 times 1, which is 10 to 3. So they're not the same, definitely. So what value are we gonna add with 10, which is 10 times 1, for us to come up with 3? So if we're going to less 7 to 10, or from 10, so that will be 3. So this is 10n minus 7. Now, so how many terms do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll consider 10n minus 7. So possible answers are A and B. But since this is finite series, because there's no ellipses here or the three dots, meaning we only have 6 terms, and the answer must be A. Wow, you have already answers in number 5. So you're correct for number 4, that's A. And let's see if 5 is B. Okay. So we're going to supply the missing terms here. So we have to find out, is it arithmetic, geometric, harmonic, or even the Fibonacci sequence. So we're going to select the first 2 consecutive. Now, it's hard for us to work on the difference between the 2 consecutive, like we subtract 2 square root of 2 by 2. and it's kind of complicated. But if we're going to like consider geometric sequence, that it would be easier for us to divide, for us to identify the common ratio. Like for example, we divide 2 square root of 2 by 2, so it turned out to be square root of 2. And then working on 4 divided by 2 square root of 2, and we know that 4 is the same with 2 times square root of 4, and then 2 square root of 2, right? So this is square root of 4 over 2. So this is square root of 2. So meaning the common ratio also is square root of 2. So if the common ratio is square root of 2, and we agree, you all agree, I'm sure you will all agree that that the that it's a geometric sequence. So it has to be multiplying 4 here by square root of 2. So this will be 4 square root of 2. Oh, Earl, you don't need to do that, but thank you. So we have 4 square root of 2 here. Now, since the first option here, I mean the first missing term in the options would only have 1 4 square root of 2, we'll consider that this is the correct answer. But let's continue just for us to verify really if the missing term here is 8 square root of 2. Well, the previous term is 8 when we multiply that by square root of 2. So this is 8 square root of 2. Okay? So it's B. So far, so good. Because wala pang nagkakamali ah. So ready na kayo for the exam. Okay? Sige. Let's proceed to the next one. I'm just having problem with my PowerPoint pero okay lang din naman. Here, supply the missing terms. These are the choices. There. So, you just have to work on the order of the terms. Is it ascending or is it descending? Looks like it's descending. So, if it's descending, um, we may have a negative common difference if that's arithmetic, or we may have an R common ratio which is less than 1. So it could be a fraction. But looking in each two consecutive pair, for example, for 729 and 243, and then 243 for 81, looks like that they would not come up with the same difference or common difference. So we may consider geometric sequence. And if that's the case, then let's just have to divide 728 by 243. So when we divide 728 by 243, 729 rather, sorry, it's 3. And then 243 divided by 81, it's 3 also. But R is not 3, guys. Since that is in descending order, it has to be a fraction. Instead, it's 1/3. No? So, ibig sabihin, we're going to multiply 81 by 3, or we simply divide 81 by 3. And this is 27, and then multiply 27 by 1/3. This will be 9, or 27 times 1/3. So, may I see your answer be correct? So, tama, no? Very good. Sige. Number 7. Lang is a sequence in which each term, except the first term, is obtained by adding a constant value to the previous term. Adding constant value. Jude, wag kang mangopya. So I have also my former students. They're watching also, joining with us. Okay. So your answer is A. I guess naintindihan, no? A lahat. Yes, it's A. Correct. So when we add a common value, a constant value, and in our discussion, we consider that as the common difference, and then that constant value involves arithmetic sequence. Very good. Thank you for actively participating, grade 10, and also my other students joining in the review class. Thank you so much. Okay. So 8 muna tayo ha, although naipakita na yung number 9. So let's concentrate on number 8 first. Okay? Okay. Effort ni Joaquin, no? May mga, how do you come up with that? May mga ano pa siya, pabuhat-buhat. Hello, Joaquin. Uwi ka na raw. Okay, 8 muna tayo. Sige, sige. Which among the sequences is geometric? Okay? So, geometric, so you know what's a geometric sequence is. Okay? So, iisa-isahin natin yan. This is geometric sequence. In fact, R is -1. This is also geometric sequence. If you notice, this was part of the previous example, right? And the answer in the previous example are 27 and 9. So this is 1/3. This is increasing. It increases with zeros, no? So 1 times 10 is 10 times 10 is 100 times 10. So R is 10 here. So ibig sabihin, A, B, and C are all geometric sequences. So it has to be letter D. Okay, correct. So for 9 may mga answer na. So nahahati yung 9 natin, no? May sabi D, may sabi A. Tingnan natin, no? Okay. Sige. Let's find out. Arithmetic, we're talking of arithmetic sequence here, no? Um, Definitely B is not arithmetic sequence. This is harmonic. Now, when we say harmonic, the reciprocal of the terms of the harmonic sequence are actually arithmetic sequence. So, cross na si B. We're not going to consider B. We'll check if A and C can be possibly considered arithmetic. So, dito muna tayo with 120, 180, 60, and 40. Okay? So, it decreases by 20, no? So, ibig sabihin, D here is -20. So, 20 plus -20 is 100, plus -20 is 80, plus -20 is 60. I guess this is the answer. For this one, kasi this is geometric eh. And R here is, wait. Saglit ha. Parang dalawa yung answer. Wait lang. Hmm, 3 hubs. Okay. Parang eto rin is parang none of the above. Saglit, guys. Balikan natin 'to. This is not harmonic. This is arithmetic also. So, the difference between 5 hubs and 3 hubs is 2/2. Tama, no? 2/2. So, this is 1. 7/2 minus 5 hubs is 2/2 also. Okay, so this is arithmetic. Okay, and the common difference here is 1, no? Or 2/2. Now, for A, I guess this is also arithmetic. Why? So, from the previous term, square root of 2, we added square root of 2. So, A sub 2 is equal to square root of 2 plus square root of 2, which is 2 square root of 2. And this is the second term, right? And then, to obtain the third term, we added square root of 2 also. And this is 3 square root of 3. 2. Ba yan? Sorry. 2 ito. 2, 2, 2, 2. Erase. Aha. Okay. For square root of for third term, yan, nasabi ko rin. This is 2 square root of 2 plus, um, oh, mga nanghuhula kayo ha, Cedric. Anyway, at least alam niyo yung correct answer, no? Yun yung importante. So, 2 square root of 2 plus square root of 2. So, this is 3 square root of 2, which is the third term. And so on. So, this is also arithmetic sequence. I hope it's clear with everyone watching, no? So, since A, B, and C are arithmetic sequence, so none in the choices is not an arithmetic sequence. So, the answer must be D. Okay, good. It's D. Thank you. Next. Okay, 10. Which among the sequences is harmonic? What's your answer in 10? Tingnan ko nga. May I see your answer? Nahak? It's A. Yeah. Kasi B is Fibonacci sequence, right? And then this is geometric. Fibonacci sequence. Definitely hindi na to tama. And this is harmonic talaga. This is the correct answer. Okay? So, try to consider the reciprocal of each term in A, and they are arithmetic. So, our answer for 10 is A. Very good, guys. Okay. Jude, ano yung sinasabi mo dyan? Okay, for number 11, find the 45th term of the arithmetic sequence, negative 9, negative 2, 5, 12. Okay, so before we work on the on the 45th term, so let's identify the given. Okay, may mga sagot na sila. It's B daw. So, A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times D. This is the general formula for arithmetic sequence. And from the given terms here, we know that the common difference is 7. No? 7 siya. When we add 7 to negative 9, it's negative 2. Plus 7, it's 5. Plus 7, it's 12. So, D is 7. Okay. So, mga B yung answer, no? Let's see. So, if D is 7, so we can solve for the 45th term. So, A sub 45 is negative 9 plus, so n minus 1, so this is 44, right? So, 45 minus 41, and then times 7. So, let's verify na lang. It's 299, so you are all correct. Okay. Okay. So, this is B. No? Okay. Wow, ang daming chat. Okay, next na tayo. For number 12, find the 10th term of the arithmetic sequence whose first term is negative 2 and whose fifth term is 10. So these are the choices, guys. Okay, so again, we can make use of this pattern. There. So we have, we can substitute A sub 5 to A sub n here. And it says here that it's 10. And then the first term is negative 2. So we can identify what's the common difference. So this is 10 equals negative 2. And then since we have substituted A sub 5 to A sub n, so our n is 5. So n minus 1, so that's 4. And then D. So we have 4D equals 12 now. So your D is equal to 3. So we can now solve. Okay, may mga sagot na sila and it's letter D. Okay, so tingnan natin. So A sub 10 is equal to negative 2 and then plus 9 times 3, di ba? Kasi n minus 1. And this is 25. You are all correct. Galing. Good. Okay. Find three arithmetic means between negative 5 and 19. So, if we are asked to solve for three arithmetic means, so we are actually asked to solve for a sub 2, a sub 3, and a sub 4. And substituting the given in the formula here, a sub n again, a sub 1 plus quantity n minus 1 times d. Okay. So we have a sub n. So this is a sub 5, no? So this is a sub 5 and this is our a sub 1. So we have 19 equals negative 5 plus, so our n is 5. So that's 4d again. Okay, A daw ang sagot. Tingnan natin. So 4d equals 24. So we divide both sides by 4. So our d is 6. Tama ba? So if D is 6, so A sub 2 is equal to negative 5 plus 6. So that's 1. Oh, so A na nga siya. Tuloy na lang natin. A sub 3, this is 1 plus 6, 7. Okay? Then A sub 4, 7 plus 6, it's 13. So the answer, guys, is A. That's correct. Okay? Number 14. Blank is a sequence in which each term, except the first term, is obtained by multiplying a constant value to the previous term. Oh, sige. What's your answer for 14? Oh, that's correct, no? So, it's very clear that the definition is referring to geometric sequence. Okay? So, what is the common ratio in the given geometric sequence? So, tingnan nyo guys, decreasing yung order niya. So, the common ratio is a fraction. No? So, you just have to divide 15,625 by 3,125 and you get the reciprocal. Or you simply divide 3,125 by 15,625. Of course, it's the same value with dividing 3,125 by 625. So, here, 3,125 divided by 15,625. Okay. So, that is 15. So, this is 1/5. So, it's B. Correct. So, the common ratio, guys, is B. And it's 1/5. That's right. Okay. Find the sum of all integers from 100 to 9,999 that are powers of 3. So, in that example, since it's the power of 3, so we'll consider or associate that with the ratio equal to 3. Okay? And then it has to satisfy the condition here that we are asked on we are asked to solve on the sum of all integers. So this is working on the sum of finite geometric series, and this is equal to a sub 1 times quantity 1 minus r to the n all over 1 minus r. But you can work on that manually by adding, kasi 3 to the fifth is 243. Now, if we look at the value of 3 to the fourth, it's less than 100. So it's not within the range. It's 81. So we can say that a sub 1, guys, here is 243, which is equal to 3 to the fifth. And then a sub n here, which is the last term, is equal to, I think, 3 to the eighth. Okay, so this is 6561, which is equal to 3 to the eighth. So this is basically working on 3 to the fifth plus 3 to the sixth plus 3 to the seventh plus 3 to the eighth. Or when we substitute the formula, of course, we're going to consider a sub 1 equal to 243, and then 1 minus 3. Okay, so we will not start with 5 instead. So that's so how many terms do we have? So our end is 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is to the fourth. Tingnan lang natin ha. And then 1 minus 3. Okay, although may mga answer na kayo. Okay. 2, 4, 3. Sige, you just type your answer. It's 9,720. So either way, no, this is 9,720. And of course, this is also 9,720. And what's your answer? A. Okay. Wow, very good, Lou. You're correct. Tama si Lou? Okay. Medyo nagsisisi na ako. Dapat hindi si Dandan ang best in math ko. Dapat si Lou. Okay. Joke lang, Dan, ha? O yun, binerify pa ni Dandan. Okay, okay. Tama rin si Rovic. So, it's A, guys. Grade 10. And I guess lahat nakatama. Okay. Ayi ka dyan. Okay. Another. What is the sum of the first 10 terms of the Fibonacci sequence? Although we can easily solve for that manually, pero there's this property that I discussed with you, no? And this is parang the sum of the first 10 terms, basta 10 consecutive terms, not necessarily the first 10 terms, 'di ba? Is equal to 11 times the seventh term, 'di ba? And if we're going to identify the seventh term, no, of the Fibonacci sequence, and this is 13, so 11 times 13, so this gives us 143. Okay, so the answer is A. Very good. Grade 10. Okay, tama. I'm sure mape-perfect nyo na yung long test nyo, guys. Okay. Here. In 18, you can use synthetic division kasi x plus 7 naman siya, di ba? Sige, solve na lang natin. So this is, 'di ba, in synthetic division, we just consider the coefficients. In the absence of degree, we are required to place 0. Oh, sige, huwag kayo magkwentuhan dito, hoy. Meron naman kayong mga GC, doon kayo mag-usap-usap. Mag-solve tayo dito. Let's help grade 10 students to come up with correct answer. So here, we'll consider the coefficients. So 3, 25, 35, 46, -21. And then, we'll equate this to 0 and solve for the root or the value of x, di ba? Oh, bakit daw na halandoon? Not sure na. Okay, so this is -7. So we'll bring down 3 times -7. So this is -21. So everything is addition dito, di ba? So this is 4 times -7. This is -28 plus 35. So we have 7 times -7, -49. And this is -3 times -7, +21. So if this is 0, meaning there's no remainder. So hindi na x na tong si C. And then the answer is actually 4 minus 1 here. So degree 3 yung answer. So possible answer pa rin yung remaining options. But 3, it has to be 3x cubed plus 4x squared plus 7x minus 3. Okay. So it's letter A, no? Very, wow, 19 na kayo. Tinan ko nga yung mga sagot nyo sa 18. Okay, your answer in 18 is A. Correct. So, you mean for 19, anong algebra brenica? Eman. So, this is A. And then, so we'll do the same way, the same manner how we work on number 18, no? So, that's synthetic division. Okay. So, we have here, 4, 8, -7, 7, -3, and then 2x minus 1 equals 0. Therefore, x is 1/2. Okay, 1/2 si x. And then, sorry ma'am, inaapakan po ng pusa keyword ko. Ganun ba? So, sumasagot din yung pusa mo. Lino. Okay. 4 times 1/2 is 2. Plus 8, it's 10 times 1/2. So, this is 5 plus -7, -2 times 1/2, -1 plus 7. This is 6. And then, times 1/2, 3. So, wala ulit remainder. But, take note that the coefficient of x is 2. So, we have to remind divide each value here by 2, except for the remainder. So, this is 2, 5, -1, and then 3. So, this is 2x cubed, or rather, sorry yung option natin naging y. So, puro mga x to. 2x cubed plus 5y squared minus x. Okay, so b. Pero mga x ito, ha? I don't know why I place y. Okay, Breba. B raw. Kayo na nagagalang yung mga answer nyo, ba't may mga daw? Okay lang naman kung mali kayo. At least you know the correct answer. And that's important. That's the purpose of review. Okay. 20. Ayaw malipat. Yan. Find the remainder. Now, from the remainder theorem, you don't need to undergo with division, no? Whether you use synthetic or the long method. Okay. Ma'am, paano po mag-solve ng mabilis? Kayla, mabibit mo rin yang mag-solve ng mabilis pag nag-practice ka ng if you practice constantly. Okay, hayaan mo. Kung halimbawa you're still in number 7, they're in number 20, okay lang. You just type your answer. No problem. Okay? So, remember the remainder theorem? It's in the lecture video. So, this is like working on if we have p of x here, which is a polynomial function, di ba? And then c is any real number, then we solve for p of c. So, p of c is the remainder. So, what we're going to do here is to solve for p of 3. Y minus 3 equals 0, so y equals 3. So we will solve for p of 3, and that is the remainder. So this is 3 times 3 cubed minus 5 times 3 minus 2. Whatsoever the value will be the remainder. And it's 64. Anong sagot nyo? Yeah, it's letter C. No? So remember, the remainder is represented by the remainder itself, which will serve as the numerator, the denominator as the divisor. Okay. Nasa 21 na sila, Nicola. Find the remainder when 2x cubed plus 4x squared. So, ganun din, no? So, we will actually solve for p of 3. So, this is 2 times 3 cubed plus 4 quantity 3 squared minus 3 quantity times 3 plus 4. So, anong sagot doon? Plus 4, 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 4. Okay, anong sagot? B. Correct. So, P of 3 kasi is 85. So, the remainder is 85 all over x minus 3. And B is the answer. Very good. Okay. 22. I guess last na yung 23. Which among the, wala mo nang alis guys after natin mag-solve ha. Which among the expressions is a factor of that polynomial function? So, when we say factor naman, this is about the factor theorem and that's the consequence of the remainder theorem. So, if you have p of x, which is a polynomial function, no? If p of c is 0, then we consider x minus c class as a factor of p of x. So what we're going to do is to work on p of 6, p of negative 6, p of 7, and p of negative 7. And any one among the four here, which will result to a value of 0, will come up with the factor, no? Will be considered as the factor. Okay. Sige nga, tingnan nyo guys. What's the answer? Oh, hindi daw A. From Angelo. Okay. From Lino, it's B. Secret. O, B raw. Sige, tingnan natin ngayon si P of negative 6. Tinamad na mag-solve, no? So, this is 3 times negative 6 to the fourth plus 25 negative 6 cubed Is this equal to 0? Okay. Sige. That's 46. Oh, may mga sagot na. Okay. It's letter B. Wait. Um B for 23. Okay, check natin Your answer, iba-iba pala for 22. Sige, check natin. 22D, 23A. Okay, tingnan ko D rin, D. Sige, tingnan natin. Nag-negative 539 nga si P of 6 eh. P of negative 6, I mean. Okay. Wait lang So, okay. So, P of negative 7, I think. Okay. Basta pag nag-zero siya, that's the value. Okay, negative 7. 25, negative 7 cubed plus 35, negative 7 squared plus 46, negative 7 minus 21. Sige, kulang kayo dyan, Plus, excuse me, battery please. For a while. 3 plus 35, negative 7 squared plus 46, negative 7 minus 21. Okay, it's D. Okay, moving on with number 23. Ano sagot nyo sa 23? A. Let's see. Okay, so let's work on P of 1/2. So this is 4 times 1/2 to the 4th plus 8 times 1/2 cube minus 7 times 1/2 squared plus 7 times 1/2 minus 3. Okay, so let's check. Baka yung iba nakiki-A lang Sige, 4, 1/2. Oh, tamo Angelo, manifesting ba na A ang sagot? Okay. Tingnan natin. Plus 8 1 half again, and this is cube, no? Minus 7, 1 half squared plus 7 times 1 half minus 3. And it's 0. Correct. So this is D and this is 0. So A. The answer is A. Plot twist, wala palang sagot. Ano yun? Okay. Okay. So, Gcash. No Gcash, just an added learning. Okay. So, I guess or I hope you are able to understand the review. You learn a lot from the review and I look forward from your perfect score. So your long test will be next week, Tuesday, during your asynchronous schedule, no? For off tech 7:30 to 8:30, for book 8:30 to 9:30, and then for Antra it's 9:30 to 10:30. May mga questions ba? Okay, so I guess we are done and thank you for spending your time with me for the review. Thank you so much. I will end the broadcast now. Bye-bye. Okay, like, share, subscribe. Okay, i-like nyo ha. I hope you like the video. Paki-like po. Thank you so much sa mga former students ko who have joined with me also. Thank you, thank you. Salamat guys. Thank you to my former students also. Salamat sa inyo. Sige, bye. I hope to see you again. I will end now.